Grand Rising and happy Friday, guys. Welcome back to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali. And I want to do a quick story time. So, I actually just said out loud today that I was going to be, hi Jose, how are you? I was going to be focused on remaining balanced, right? And not letting people, places, and things throw me off, right? And then I, of course, as soon as I said that, right? As soon as I went to the store, my neighbor right next to me was waiting on the porch, signaling to the other neighbor across from me that I was about to leave the house. And then there were neighbors waiting for me at the corners on my way to the store. And then there was this random old guy that was following me around in the store. And so I say all that to say is, sometimes spirit will really test you, like literally, like spirit will really test you and test your willpower, because I did say that I wanted to remain balanced, and I did remain balanced after I spoke my piece, because I don't feel that sometimes balance requires you keeping silent to hold your peace. In fact, I feel like in order to be truly balanced, in order to remain truly centered, it does require you to speak your piece. It does require you to call bull crap out before it escalates, okay? It does require you to put your foot down. I just want to say that if anybody is hesitant or afraid or having any type of anxiety today about speaking their truth, do that shit. Do that shit and do it for you, okay? Don't worry about how it's going to be received. Don't worry about how you are going to be perceived. Be persistent in your independence. Be persistent and stand 10 toes down on your boundaries. And also be persistent on demanding respect at the door. That is how you maintain your peace. Not remaining quiet, not putting your head down, not trying to run and hide. Confront the things that bother you, and you'll be able to relax and balance out afterwards, regardless of how anyone or anything wants to respond, because you spoke it. Okay? So anyway, happy Friday. I hope you guys did have a wonderful, lovely week. And we are going to get into some messages. How long you've been going live? As far as going live, I probably have been going live for a little minute now. But I've had my YouTube channel for probably like 2 or 3 years. So my original videos were pre-recorded, and then when you guys book me, you guys do have the option of doing pre-recorded videos, or me doing a pre-recorded reading for you and sending it to you, or I can just call you and I'll do a live reading for you, by the way. But anyway, we're going to get into a general read for the collective right now. I do hope this message finds everyone well. And we're going to hop right into this. Spirit, what is my general collective, my starseed collective? What do my earth angels need to know? Thank you. Okay. Okay. So first card out, we do have 6 of Pentacles here, came out in reverse. And then that is followed by the 7 of Cups here. Okay. So in this deck, I do feel that this 6 of Pentacles here is basically, it displays balance of finances, balance of energies, and basically like everything is in harmony, right? So I do feel that 6 of Pentacles coming out in reverse is literally spirit telling you that there are forces at play that are working to throw you off balance, to throw you off kilter, and to ultimately set you back in some type of way, or just literally just knock you off balance, okay? There are people around you that do see you growing. These people do see you evolving. These people do see you healing, and they want you to remain stuck. They want you in a certain vibration so they can continue to siphon from you, so they can continue to control you and to continue to manipulate you. Some of you guys might not even notice that there are people around you that literally get paid to keep you in a certain vibrational frequency, or that are literally like hired to keep you bound to your addictions, bound to distractions, whatever the case might be. Become aware, okay? Because once you're aware, it's easier to defend yourself, okay? Because you might have people in your community that you think are cool. You can have old friends that you might think, like are really on your team. And, like you might think you guys are just hanging out. But in reality, when you challenge yourself to grow, and when you challenge yourself to really like evolve and to go harder and to grow outside of the norm, you'll really see who your true friends are. Because if you do not have the same amount of support, as you had when you were low vibrational, you know, like when you were confrontational, like when you were aggressive, when you had lack of control for your emotions, when you had lack of boundaries for yourself, when you were still succumbing to your addictions, and you notice the crowd kind of like dwindles down, you're going in the right direction. Because growth requires you to let go of the things that were holding you back. Okay? So a lot of people think that they're growing because they can emulate certain actions or certain speeches of someone that is truly doing the work and truly ascending. But the actual work will speak for itself when it comes down to the amount of people that are comfortable around you, okay? Because when you are truly divine and you are truly in your light and you're truly living in your truth, it makes people uncomfortable. The truth, the real truth is uncomfortable, okay? So once you get past the pacifying phase, once you get past the politically incorrect phase, once you overcome how people see you, it is way easier for you to evolve and for you to be able to literally ascend past the bullcrap, okay? Because there are demons, and it's like new levels, new devils. These demons want you to be able to respond to them in the ways that they can control you. But once you vibrate higher than those beings and those entities, they have no choice but to fall away. They also have no choice but to leave you be because you're not interested. And they don't have the same type of response. They don't get the same type of energy. So, that's what the Six of Pentacles is. These demons that are controlling these people in the community around you right now are upset because they have done everything in their power and they have spent a pretty penny on trying to keep you in balance, specifically emotionally, because these people feel like if they can control your emotions, they can control your movements. But you have been focused on yourself and also how to keep control of your balance and your emotions. Okay? And you've been able to see and weed out the snakes and the fakes here because of that. I do feel that for some of you guys, especially for you guys who have addictions related to your emotions, as far as like your blocked emotions, the things that you don't feel comfortable speaking on, the traumas that you don't feel comfortable reliving, things of that nature, I do feel that because you've actually done the work, you can identify like right off bat who, what, when, where, and why is for you and was not and is not, okay? Because there are a lot of false opportunities, false idols, false people, false information going on and spreading on around you right now. But you are divinely protected, okay? Your spirit of discernment is increasing as you continue to do the work, as you continue to balance yourself and balance your skills, okay? Hold on. Let me go ahead and this is not the place, okay? Yeah, don't be crude, rude, and weird around here. That's not what this channel's for. So anyway, we have an Emperor in reverse coming out, okay? We also have a Knight of Swords in reverse coming out, okay? We have the Death card. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The deck was backwards. Let me flip these cards away. Okay, so we have an Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Death card. And then we also have the Justice card, the Chariot card. The Hierophant did come out in reverse. This looks like Five of Swords came out in reverse. Knight of Pentacles did come out in reverse. And the World card did come out in reverse. Okay. You speaking your truth is going to bring an immediate death and justice to a certain situation that has been perplexing you. It possibly has been orchestrated for a very long time to hold you back. I feel that there has been a Scorpio in the background trying to keep you stuck in a community in close proximity to them. And this person feels like that would be justice because of their emotions that they feel about you. And then there's this Chariot card here with the Hierophant in reverse. So there's also a Cancer and there's a weird Virgo or a Pisces energy that's very envious of you. And these people have been used to try to manipulate something that's been going on behind the scenes, but that's about to blow up in these people's faces. As well as this Knight of Pentacles here in reverse that was used to try to flip your World card upside down. Okay. It's so funny because it's only one of you, and it's a whole lot of people that's going against you, and you're still winning. You're still in the advantage position right now. Um, the way that you communicate is necessary, not only for your situation, but for the betterment of other people, to inspire other people. Because you're not the only one that's going through the situation that you're currently experiencing. You're also not the only one that has negative feelings about the forces at play in your life, okay? But you are going to be the only one that's standing up to this freaking Scorpio here, because this person feels like they are untouchable, they are unbeatable, and they are undetectable. I said undetectable. This person got something, and they're not trying to be honest about it, okay? Justice card here is Libra energy. I do feel like this person could have a title in the justice system, but the justice system is going to be holding this person accountable for their actions, okay? I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I'm hearing larceny, fraud, treason, racketeering, aiding and abetting, intimidation, witness intimidation, bribery. I'm hearing a lot of stuff that this person is responsible for, okay? A whole lot. And they don't want to be connected to any of it. So they try to send minions your way, such as this Cancer and such as this Virgo here in reverse. Honestly, it could have been the Scorpio's idea this whole time for this Cancer and this Virgo energy, or this Cancer and this Pisces energy, to come together and to try to leave you out of some type of deal or some type of money here. But whatever fabricated lie they had, because you didn't even know about it, it already started blowing up in these people's faces. This King of Pentacles here in reverse is in jail right now. There's a Capricorn Aquarius placement that is in jail because of his involvement in this plan. You might not have even known that this Knight of Pentacles in reverse and this Chariot card here knew each other. Also, I do feel like this Knight of Pentacles in reverse here could have stolen something from you to purchase a vehicle, such as a car or a truck. And they're also getting caught up for that. People thought that they were going to bask in your energy and ball off of your money. That's really what they thought. That's really, truly what they thought. And they also thought that they were going to keep you so stressed out, so sad, so depressed, so distracted that you weren't going to notice. Like taking candy from a baby, right? I think these people's confidence came from the fact that they have done this before. That's why your voice is important right now. Your voice is important because you are waking up other people in the community, and you are also letting them know that yes, you can fight back. Yes, there is something that you can do about this. Yes, these people are invincible. Yes, they are able to be taken down, as long as you go about things the right way. So you are serving as an example. You're also serving as inspiration to a lot of people who have lost hope in good people, to a lot of people who have lost hope in integrity and in the law being able to be withheld. Okay? Just by you standing up for yourself, speaking your truth unapologetically, and being in your faith. Because these people only had this audacity to come up against you, knowing how spiritually gifted and protected you were, because they lacked faith. They think that there's no creator, right? But somehow, in some way, there's all these scattered mystical beings all around the world, right? But they ain't come from a creator, right? These people don't want to acknowledge the creator that is going to hold them accountable for all their unrighteous acts and all of their many, many wicked intentions while they have been here, okay? And it's so funny because these people usually have large platforms. Some of these people could even cloak themselves in the spirit of religion, okay? But they don't believe in anything beyond getting over on people and being able to mask their energy in a divine being's energy. But the problem is, that's like a disconnect. That's like you trying to plug a cord into a wall, but you haven't flipped on the switch. The switch is the energy. That's what these people are not connecting the dots to. They don't understand that your protection comes from the entire creator, the entire energetic force that moves, that grows, that breathes life into us all. And so they are literally going to war with God, coming up against you because you are doing what you're supposed to do. You have actually taken up the reins to fulfill your soul mission. A lot of these people are sold out. And I do mean SOULED. They are sold out. They have no soul resonation. They have no more consciousness. They cannot move in the best interest of their soul's journey because they have already contracted their lifespan as well as their soul out for material gain. And they wanted you to do the same. And if you didn't want to do the same, they wanted to take everything from you. They wanted to invalidate you. And they wanted to destroy you from the inside out. So no one would stop to listen. So no one would ever wonder why. So no one would ever think to shine light on their situation and on their shadows and the things that they sweep under the rug. But like we say all the time, all things done in the dark will be revealed in the light. Absolutely. And that's what's going on right now. God is using you to bring a sword of justice down to your community at this point in time because these people have been rocking with this same energy for a very long time. This is a very, very strong dark magic spell. I'm trying to tell you, it involves a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of money, a lot of systems, okay? And you are going to be bringing it down. Whether these people stalk you, clone your phone, follow you around in the community, install listening devices, do intimidation tactics, try to block, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you are protected by some shit they can't see and some shit they can't touch. But some shit that can touch them, okay? Hello? Clock that, clock that. Give me more for my babies today, Spirit. What does my Earth Angel Collective need tonight? Because we do have some trolls trying to comment on and try to be distracting. Ain't nobody got time for that. We ain't doing that. Have I ever been to Jamaica? That's a very specific question, Jose. You might be one of those trolls. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Alright, Spirit, give me more for this terrible spirit we just pulled. Give me more intel. These people are intimidated. They're upset that you get to flourish in your own purpose because they don't have one. They hate that you have talent. They also hate that you have actual spiritual discernment, so you can actually block their attacks before they try to execute them on you. I do also feel like someone or some people here are trying to run from you or from their consequences here with the law. They could have a lot of hidden addictions and or attachments. So these people here are jealous of you because you've taken the time while they try to seclude you and try to isolate you. You've taken that time and you've mastered yourself. You've confronted your demons, you've confronted your shadow, and you have essentially taken control over your life. These people not only don't have control over their life, they don't have control over their emotions. They don't have control over their self. Okay? So a lot of the money that these people have been getting paid to intimidate you, stalk you, block you, blah, 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 they aren't even actually being able to benefit because they are addicts. You have a lot of undercover cokeheads and crackheads trying to come for you and your hard work, your legacy, your purpose, your passions. They don't have any fucking passions. These people are like literal, I'm hearing skulls with eyeballs. I don't even know why that's so specific because usually, like, I don't know, my ancestors are very rude sometimes and I can't even apologize because they respect me and they love me, so they have never lied. That's what they're saying. It's a lot of older people that are probably nearing death, okay, nearing the point of transitioning to the other side in your community that are essentially hateful, malicious, and very, very upset at you for exposing their tactics because these people have essentially built their entire lives, their entire careers, their entire wealth off of harvesting from people like you. And who do you think you are to recognize them and to try to stop them? Because they want what you have and they feel entitled. And that's why they're about to be humbled by the same thing that they feel that they want from you. You following your intuition is also going to lead you to some new bags. So congratulations in advance, okay? Someone could have tried to involve you in some type of entanglement and also discredit your integrity in some way. I don't know. I feel that there's an old person that's very jealous that you're single and you're beautiful and you're glowing, or you could be handsome as well and you're glowing and you're growing and you are doing the hard work. You are confronting generational curses in order to break them. And this person wanted to continue the cycle with you. They don't like people seeing you as a role model. They don't like seeing you as a public figure. They also don't like that regardless of how long they've been stalking you and how much they try to like tap into your energy, you're always surpassing them. Because this person literally exists to try to block you. So that's literally like trying to stop a rocket from like flying. It's like, what can you do besides be mad at the fucking countdown? Nothing. You just gonna have to watch and stand back before you get burnt like everybody else. So like I said, these are older people that are influencing and paying younger people to come against you. And they wanted you to be involved in multiple third parties, entanglements, and everything that could discredit your reputation. And you said no to everything. You literally went into yourself. You started getting closer to your spirit. You started getting closer to your inner child. You started literally like healing your shadow self. So there are no entry points in your auric field for these people to enter or send someone in to enter. A lot of these people are older men. Okay, or they could be older couples lying about their sexuality because they've been swinging so long they started liking the same sex. Okay, so they don't like your freedom. They don't like the fact that you can literally just pick up and go, that you are unbound, that you are uncontrollable. Like you are literally an unstoppable force. You are unbeatable. Okay, and also you are one-on-one. So these people can't clone you. They can't get rid of you. They can't replace you. They can't send someone up to go against you because there is no competition. Clearly, everyone they had sent towards you is getting caught up in their little web, and the whole thing's about to come down, okay? These people have been laughing. They thought it was funny to try to come up against you and these pacts and try to tell lies to the law on you and all these other things because they were trying to come up their unrighteous acts. But they're going to be laughing now and crying later. Or they could already be crying now. Sure, shit. Honestly, these people have been doing it for a long time. And I do feel that because time is speeding up, so is their karma. All right? And these people wanted you to be basically doing the same thing every day. Okay? Wasting your time every day. Spending unnecessary money every day. Failing to meet certain deadlines every day. It's like they wanted you in a continuous cycle of loss. A continuous cycle of shame, doubt, deceit, disappointment, betrayal. They wanted you in low vibration so you wouldn't recognize your power and how you can actually single-handedly take them down. Because you've also been single-handedly like powering an entire community, an entire city, possibly an entire state. Just little old you. So they didn't want you to become aware of that. They didn't want you to understand your influential power, okay? Again, this is old people. It's a whole bunch of old people mad and they're scared of death because they kill people, especially like youth. They are responsible for the missing children in your community. These old people, especially these old couples and these old men that have been in them houses for about 30, 40, 50 years, y'all need to be doing research. Y'all need to be looking up people's information. Y'all need to be downloading that Citizens Act because y'all got a lot of offenders. Y'all got a lot of pedophiles. Y'all got a lot of sex offenders in y'all area. And these people are the people that are snatching children off the streets. They are the people that are breaking into homes. They are the people that literally watch everything and lie to the police behind your back. So pay attention. That is why it's important to be sober and vigilant right now, because these are those same people that are responsible for funding the drug deficit in your community, or the drug issue, I should say. And also trying to use the addicts in your community as the trash, as the people to pick on, as the people to target, as the people to discredit. So you have to be understanding of what is at stake when you decide to engage into your addictions. Because ultimately, the same people that are trying to come up against you to distract you and to discredit you are also funding your demise, okay? So you got to think about it, like, where are you getting your shit from? Whether it's drinks, whether it's drugs, whether it's weed, whether it's food. Who is responsible for filling those shelves and packing those things? Because now we really need to get into it, because y'all don't understand how deep spiritual warfare goes, okay? So I'm not saying out of like any biblical or quote unquote holier than thou reference. It's pure like survival skills right now. You really got to understand what we're going up against right now. Because these people are killers and they do it legally. And then they smile about it. And then they put on these wonderful fronts like prominent community figures. So you got to be as powerful and as potent as possible to pop shit. Seriously. is real. What did I say? Ritual. That's what these people do. All these old people. They do these energy harvesting rituals. They are responsible for funding the fun things and then holding you responsible for becoming addicted or falling victim to those same fun things, okay? They wanted you to be looked at as something devalued, okay? Something to be ignoring, a throwaway, if you will, okay? Yeah, it's also like these people wanted to affect your relationship with your children. They didn't want you focused on your discipline. They didn't want you focused on your discipline because if you sit with yourself long enough, if you meditate long enough, if you block out distractions and other people and outside forces just long enough, you are going to activate those hidden DNA strands that they always say are dormant. No, they're not. They are actually strategically, I would say, silenced, or what is it called? It's a situation where the chemicals that they are inserting in the food and in the water are specifically designed to block certain DNA strains from coming online for you. Okay? So you fasting, you detoxing, you basically not eating 3 times a day, I'm hearing, and also not eating packaged meat, also not engaging in alcohol, also not smoking artificial cannabinoid products is what I'm hearing. That makes you a threat to these people. Because that's some shit they can't control. They can't control how your body naturally heals. They cannot control your natural immunity. They also cannot control your natural DNA sequence. So take back control of your biological birthrights. Because you do have the rights to be powerful. You do have the rights to overcome. And these people knew it before you were even here. That's why they've been spending all this grand government money on all these alphabet agencies to try and make you forget, to try and relocate you from your origins, to try and disorient you from your true purpose, from your true roots. And the more you detach from the matrix and the system and the things that they provide in their system, the more you reconnect with who you are actually supposed to be and your actual origins, okay? Because we all come from different places. But again, the more you detox and kind of like decrease the clutter and clear the noise, the more dangerous and a threat you will be, okay? And I'm not talking about guns and weapons and typical things that humans think are supposed to put fear in your heart, okay? I'm talking about some spiritual shit that you can't do anything about, okay? So that is my suggestion that some of you guys do that at this time, all right? Also, there's something here about not doing any traveling anytime soon, okay? I do think that these people are banking on someone here getting fed up and running away so they can set them up once they leave town. Because these people here have a lot at stake while you are in their vicinity. They've been doing stuff to you and it's catching up to them and they want you to leave and go away so they can basically flip the story and flip things into their favor. So you need to stay planted. You need to remain grounded and you need to stand firm in your authority right now wherever you are. Even if it is uncomfortable, even if you are being watched, you are more safe right now where you currently are than where you would be on whatever vacation or getaway you plan on taking. Because right now, you staying and remaining wherever you are in your community is holding these people accountable. But also, you removing yourself will give them another opportunity to lie and to create a false narrative about you and why you left as well, okay? Because these people are thieves, okay? They stole from you. They could have even stole some shit you don't even know about, child. But yeah, they're going to try to pin it on you if you try to leave. So just hold your horses for a second, okay? I do recommend yoga. I do recommend breath work. I do recommend meditation right now. Just focus on how you can remain in control and master your emotions in the midst of chaos, in the midst of storms, in the midst of uncomfortable things. Because if you don't master yourself, something else and someone else will master you, okay? So do not give your power. Do not submit to these people. Do not submit to this low vibrational path that they want you on, okay? And someone definitely is experiencing bad karma for their actions. I'm hearing it starts at 1 and then they'll all be done. So whoever is arrested right now is going to be snitching on everybody very, very soon. They're going to play it off like they're not, but they're going to be snitching because I feel that At this point, your local police are literally just looking for someone to blame. So if this person does not fess up and snitch on everybody else, they're going to take the blame for whatever hidden charges or hidden crimes that you don't know about, okay? Yeah, a married or a taken man could be involved in this. Someone could have even tried to get married under your name, so there could have been a false marriage or something. Ciao. These people really tried it. They are trying to constantly take advantage of you and trying to fill out any weak points around you because you're a sweetheart. And they feel that sweethearts can be sucked dry. They are the least likely to fight back. They are the most vulnerable. And honestly, that is not the case for you. It could be the case for other people, but that's not the case for you. And that's what these people are not going to realize until after the fact, right? So again, stay where you are and allow your spirit team to bring everything that has been making you uncomfortable around you down, okay? Because it is coming down. Yeah, these people wanted to rewrite your neural receptors, okay? They wanted you in a position where whenever they said to do something, you just jumped. Like, they wanted you to respond and act like a dog. Like, these people were literally trying to train you to be like a fucking dog for them. Like, if they told you to go somewhere or attack someone, they wanted you to just do it. If they told you to react or overreact to something, they wanted you to just do it. If they wanted you to just up and leave, they wanted to just, like, press a button and you just go. Like, they wanted you to be their dog, be their pet. Chill. There's a whole lot of psychos around you, okay? Spirit is calling someone here to follow your heart in regards to your passions and your daily priorities here. I also do feel as though these people here knew that you had a soulmate. I'm not sure if you guys are still in alignment right now because they did hire an understudy to come up against you. So these people saw that you were actually manifesting your partner, your divine spouse, and they said, oh no, that's not going to happen. Those two people can't go together. So let's send somebody from our side in to try to like fuck that whole thing up because we can't have that. We can't have our divine being that we are stiffening from and basically like literally like living our entire lives off of them not knowing who they are from. We can't have them falling in love and getting protection and building a solid foundation for themselves. Oh no, absolutely not. We can't have them caring for themselves and taking trips and literally just leaving us alone and healing their traumas. Like, because how are we going to use them if they are not in that space anymore? So they felt like a partner was going to be your balance when in reality you found balance in yourself because you also were hip to their plans and you already knew that this partner was going to fall victim or become a prey to someone here that they sent in to go against you. So your soulmate here could have had a secret love affair or could have had a one-night stand here with one of your enemies. And that is the truth. And you really got to ask yourself, is that really my soulmate if you know that that's an op before you fuck with my op and you still trying to come back to my side and fuck with me? Are you a soulmate or are you a double agent? Or are you one of those people just cloaking yourselves in the energy of my soulmate that would probably be my actual soulmate because you've been studying me for so long? Because either way, no one that I would love forever would ever dare to try to fuck with any of my friends, any of my foes, any of my opposition, especially not people that would attack me. Like, that is just bombastic side-eye. Like, absolutely not. We are totally cut from different cloths. Absolutely not. Because, like, that's just crazy to me. It is. So I do feel like whatever this attack was supposed to break your heart. It was supposed to make you really, like, feel like you weren't special. It was supposed to make you feel like, you know, like all your hard work was going to waste. There was no hope for you. This is the end of the road and you should just like bow down and submit and just be taken advantage of and used and abused and just let us do what we do to you so we can continue to harvest your energy. There's a lot of older karmic masculines that are attacking divine feminines because they want to cloak themselves in divine feminine energy. Like, also, like, I know sometimes I can tell when 19 Keys is watching me because I don't really like that nigga. Honestly, I really can't stand him. And there's not a lot of people in the high ranks that I call out, but I'm just so disappointed in him because him being a Taurus, he could be so much better as a person. as a prominent public figure, and he's just not. Like, you, me personally, I'm very good at reading energy. I don't even need these cards. And when I first looked at him, I felt like he was a culture vulture. I'm not sure where he's from. I'm not sure who raised him. I just know that I don't like him. I really don't. I don't like anything that he stands for, because I don't feel like any of the ideas that he puts out to the public are his own. And I also feel like he steals ideas from people and he sets them up. In my heart of hearts, I feel like he has something to do with one of my favorite teachers, who is Rashad Jamal, being incarcerated. I truly, truly do. Because that's how the industry works. They'll find someone that inspires them, that they can learn from, that they can cloak their energy in from. They'll get real close to them. Then next thing you know, either that person is deleted, or they are caught up in some madness and they have to go to a psych ward, or they have to be incarcerated for some ridiculous crime. That's how it works. And so you already know people around you can't be trusted right now because they're trying to do the same thing of you. These people are also trying to get the inside scoop on your next plans of action so they can try to like stop them. So I wouldn't recommend you searching for any solutions or asking any questions on your phone right now, because these people can literally search any and everything that you type, even if you don't actually like hit the search button. They have like, I'm hearing like they have at least 3 other phones that literally mirror and display every single thing that you are doing on your phone at any given time. A fire sign behind this shit, strong Aries and strong Leo here. I feel like there is an Aries here that is responsible for blocking people. There is a Leo here that is responsible for lying to people on your behalf. And there is a Sagittarius that is responsible for hacking into your phone. Trying to guide the narrative of how people perceive you, okay? So it's a 3 fire sign trio here. And they are going to come down when this shit comes tumbling down, honestly. Yeah, they were trying to set you up. They wanted to sacrifice you. But it's so crazy. Like, all these people, all these people are necessary to come up against little old you. And it's still nothing that they have done that really, like, made an impact. Like, not even yet. Like, not one thing. They spent a lot of money. Thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, I mean, seriously. Like, these people could have really, like, made some motion for themselves if they just, like, you know, invested in themselves versus trying to, like, stop you from investing in yourself. But they don't know how to do that because they're karmic. And they feel that, you know, they don't have any skills. So they hate people that do. They hate people who believe in themselves. They hate people who stand out. They want everybody to be the same so they can dictate who and what gets promotion and who and what gets the spotlight. And you don't even care about the spotlight. You naturally exist and people just gravitate towards you because you're genuine and you're authentic. And you know that energy cannot be like fucking replicated or duplicated. So you can't fake energy. And people understand that. But the people in power have been fake all their damn lives and career. That's why they want to destroy you. Okay? They also hate that you're sweet regardless of all these attacks. Regardless of all the rumors and the lies and the scandals around you and your family. These people feel like they're competing for your purpose. But they can't fill your shoes. So it's like, how are you competing against me and you can't do what the fuck I do on my worst day? Like, on my very, very worst day, you're not fucking with me at all. Like, in any way, shape, or form. This is just so silly. You do have a pure heart and pure intentions, and that's what these people hate as well, because the kids love you, the animals love you, the strangers love you, everybody fucking loves you. Like, they literally go out their way because you get so much love, and they want people that hate you. You need to protect your neck. You don't have to be worried. Just be protective, okay? Be protective of your neck. You are already protected, though. Like, there are people in high places that are also protecting you, whether you know it or not. So everybody is not against you, okay? There are some good people, and there are some very key players in this community that are trying to work behind the scenes to keep you covered and keep you protected, okay? So you just continue to stay the course, okay? Some of you guys could be going ghost, or spirit could be recommending you to go ghost for a little bit. All right. I do feel like these people here were trying to use a child or possibly your children here to keep you stuck in some type of way, or to trap you into a dirty offer. So do not accept anything that makes you uncomfortable. I don't give a damn who or what is telling you to sign. Do not sign things you don't agree with, regardless. I don't give a damn what the consequences these people talking about. I don't give a damn who telling you what. I don't care what they it doesn't matter. These people who are upset and they're trying to hold something over your head in order to get what they want from you. So do not sign. Like I would honestly suggest, even if you need to contact like one of those free lawyers in your city or something like that to go over it together. Me personally, I use my spirit of discernment. If I read like the first two paragraphs and my eyes go like this, I'm not signing it. Like, I don't care if it was a miscommunication. I don't care if it was just like, words typed a little bit funny. Don't sign no shit you gonna have to deal with later that you don't want to agree to, like right off bat. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself the issue. Save yourself the hanging, because these people absolutely do want you to hang yourself, okay? Whether it's with your signature, whether it's with you losing control in front of them so they can hold you accountable and say, oh, like this person is crazy, they can't be around, or something like that. Don't do it. Just simply don't engage, bro. All right, do we have any other messages for my Earth Angel Collective spirit? Any other messages for my Earth Angel Collective? Is that literally yes, that's really what's going on with it, of course. I don't know what these people's obsession is in keeping Earth Angels oppressed. And you know what's so funny? When we were little, we were taught, especially as people of color, that our greatest enemies, our greatest oppressors, our greatest opposition, most of the time is white people, right? But what I've learned in my shadow work and my journey of self-discovery is that, one, race doesn't really exist. Two, that race is a man-made concept. There's only one race, which is the human race. And also, three, trying to focus so hard on oppression and racism from white people will make you overlook the fact that there are a lot of melanated skinheads in your community. Okay? Yeah, like honestly, there's so many racist black people, so many racist brown people that I really, really, really have suspicions about the KKK being predominantly or all 100% white. Because honestly, I have witnessed some things, I have heard, and I have seen black people, like literally, like people who look like me, they will identify themselves as white and they will treat you like a racist white person. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. This is what these secret groups and stuff keep hidden, man. And because they classify themselves as white on important documents, what happens is, like, if they put that they're white down in court, or if they put that they're white down on their license, and they're part of these societies and stuff, what happens is that's just more so like a pass. Like, it's a pass for them to degrade the people that identify as black, because they understand that those people who identify as black don't understand black codes. They also don't understand their origins. So they feel like they are the people that can be manipulated the most, that can be secretly oppressed by their lawful limits, okay? So just a little side note, okay? I don't really feel like we as a people should be focused on racism. We as a people need to be focused on our vibrational alignment, okay? Because in reality, it's a lot of people that you would think is for you that wouldn't mind setting you up and wouldn't mind selling you out, and they don't have to be pale skinned about it, okay? And honestly, it's a lot of white people, and it's a lot of people, of other countries such as Europe, such as Russia, such as Persia and Palestine, that are genuinely good people. So, don't limit yourself to trying to figure out who's coming against you based off of what you see on the media or what you learned in school, because you could be focused on the other side of the street. Meanwhile, your neighbor is trying to stab you in the back that lives right next door. Okay? So, sometimes you really just gotta really open your third eye, really just see things for how they are, because you do have a lot of melanated people in prominent positions right now. So we must ask why then the world and the status of the world is still shit. Like, for example, in my town right now, I know for a fact that there is a very corrupt politician who is doing the absolute most of his PR work right now, okay? His name is Brandon Scott. Brandon Scott is actually the head of a lot of undercover operations here, okay? He is responsible for a lot of illegal evictions, people getting robbed, people getting stolen from. I think he has ties with the trafficking ring around here. And he thinks he's just untouchable because he can just post on Facebook and social media anytime he wants and basically look like the bad guy. I mean, look like the good guy after he steals from people and after he basically like steals all their resources and tries to put it into the community to look like some type of superhero. That's these people's MO. That's what they do, bro. And then they will make excuses for the next person. They'll try to cover it up because everybody's included. They're all brothers. They're all a part of this fucking plan together. So no, don't nobody want you telling the truth because that's gonna fuck their money up. And so what? If it's built on lies, it shall fall by lies. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Any more for our today, Spirit, before we close out? I didn't realize I've been on here this long. Any more messages from my earth angels? Yes, absolutely. Motherfuckers ought to be ashamed. You have court officials. You got judges, lawyers, mayors, governors. All them people are involved in the same things. That's why it's so hard for you to get justice because everybody has a hand in it. Everybody's getting a piece of the fucked up pie. And it's so funny because the more you heal, the more your solar energy, your sacral energy is increasing. And these people's, all of their chakra systems are off balance, okay? And so it's like they really cannot compete with you at all, especially not in terms of spiritually. You come from an elite bloodline. These people have been trying to impersonate and entrap elite bloodlines since the beginning of time, okay? I also feel like they could be finding these magical beings, these royal bloodline children, and they could be displacing them like in public settings such as like public school. That's why you have so many reports about like, you know, like weird school drivers and perverted teachers trying to have sex with kids and school shootings and stuff like that, because those are energy harvesting systems. Public schools are literally energy harvesting systems. The principals, the teachers, I'm not going to say all of them, but I will say that they have to take a certain oath, and that oath basically brings them into communion with this community of people, whether they're good or not. They all are getting paid by the same establishment, I promise you. Yes, your mother or your grandmother is involved possibly in this oppression Olympics against you, okay? I know my mother personally is definitely involved in trafficking, and I'm definitely trying to hold her accountable right now, and she definitely has been trying to hire people to kill me. Like, literally, I probably have almost gotten hit about 3 times this week alone. I've gotten poisoned about maybe 3 or 4 times to my knowledge, okay? And as far as like my phone being hacked, I'm pretty sure it's hacked right now. So at this point, I literally don't have any fear in my heart because they've done everything. Like, you've done that fucking thing, okay? If I was supposed to die, I would have died, and I'm not going to die. So I'm just going to have to say the truth. And the truth is, these people ain't shit. This community ain't shit. And literally everything, as far as their reputation that they have established, is built off of lies, period, point blank. Your home is protected from evil, regardless of how many people are spying or watching or waiting for something bad to happen to you, okay? And whoever is plotting on a home that is yours, whether you're in it or not, they will be going to jail. They will be in prison if they try anything with this home. Because I keep hearing in my head about somebody trying to burn the house and collect insurance before you get it. Because these people don't want you to move on from them. But if they do that shit, that's going to be the nail in the coffin for themselves, not you. So don't worry about what anybody does. Just sit back and watch. Okay? Because now I'm hearing, don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, 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 don't believe me, just watch. Gold all in my chain. Gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Okay? Because don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, nigga, nigga. Spirit be playing, man. Spirit be playing so bad sometimes, yo. Any other messages from my collective? Spirit saying that's all y'all need to know for right now. So, okay, collective, that is what I have to share for you guys right now. Okay, I do hope this message helps someone out. If so, please do go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new here and you like my tribe and you fuck with my vibe, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, man. I would love to have you. Otherwise, happy Friday, guys. Be safe. I may or may not come on here later, but I do have things that I need to do per usual. So be safe, stay dangerous, and be aware that you are very powerful and can't nobody do a motherfucking thing about it. Okay? Over and out.